nothing to bother him. He surprised her by coming down to help her finish it. Though they didn't get the whole night together, it's been another evening apart. Alternatively, Dan's mind was elsewhere. When Tommy tried to get his dad to play Race Garage with him, Moonlight found Tommy trying to play the game by himself with Dia. She sat down and played a few games to cheer up, but she couldn't tell. He had really wanted to play with Mr. Little Dan, that accordion guy. The next night, the inheritance. It was at this night Dan got a letter of something.
Hey,
Oh, this
look!
is pretty much different. Let's see what's going on here. Football, huh? This is saved. What's going on here? Oh, letter. Whether your child enjoys arts and crafts, swimming, sports, recreation, swimming, all sorts of things, they should have a ball camp on Emerald Lake. Their family has what they need for their strategies as possible. Package of available. Automatic worker inclusive. I did dentist counselor's training. Cutting edge cardiopulmonology. Resuscitation. Techniques. Organs. This fun. Which are priorities for safety. Enclosed brochure contains information. All that said, opportunities. Child comes soon. Alright. What's going on? Look.
I called the co-op today. It isn't wildly expensive, but it sure doesn't fit into the budget. It was a bigger letdown than I thought, not being able to just sign up on the spot. It gets so lonely here sometimes, and I think Tommy's starting to feel it too. We try to play with him every day, and the woods here are pretty magical for someone his age. But kids need to be around other kids sometimes. He can only play with his cars so often. Sometimes I wish there were actual neighbors here. The only friend he's made is Davy, but seeing them at the park once in a while isn't the same as having someone to pal around with every day. It's summer vacation, and he's pretty much all alone.
Let's see. What's going on? Out of the house. What's going on here? Liking.
It's just so monotonous.
Alright, we're gonna dive into your memories.
The entire world's out there.
What's going on?
Is there something out there?
Alright. Dive Kiku. Let's see.
I knew we should have eaten something with the wine last night. My head is killing me. It would have been worse if Dan hadn't come down to help me finish it, though. I didn't expect to see him, but he does have a way of surprising people. I wish we'd had a full night together, but maybe we can do that soon. I'm glad we got even a little time to catch up. We only got through the first side of the record, but we talked about the studio and my new painting, which was nice. It's good to know he's at least trying.
Aw. Well. Alright. Let's see what she thinks. Painting. That one.
How's my man?
Thanks. And then...
What's going on? Alright, what's going on?
What about your rocket?
I already played with it.
Let's see. What's going on here? Such a room. Ugh. Aw.
How's my man?
Thanks.
That kite's that kid. What's going on with your thoughts, Mr. Boy? Actually, reading your mind yet? Must be something.
Hi, Mom. Hey, Pumpkin.
Dad, looked into it, and the guy at the living room still said that pre-release habits do drive the pre-orders quite a bit. It's our job to sell ads, of course, so we have to take that with a grain of salt. I usually leave this kind of thing to the guys, so I'm a little on my depth here. But I checked with them, and they said that same thing. So it seems like ads would make sense, so if the book is good. You don't want to oversell and underdeliver, I have to say. This is the first time I've had a writer out pay for extra money. Sure, it. There aren't any refunds. The book takes. You've got some drive. Coming up with an idea like this, I'll give you that. Come on. Hold.
Oh, yeah.
Son?
Oh, that looks great.
Book of Summers.
And then...
What's going on here?
Anne, I'm going to cut right through the pleasantries and ask you, who is this Ryan that Mom mentioned on the phone? Someone new? Are you trying to keep it a secret, or did it just slip your mind the last time we talked? Spill it! Things here are moving along, I guess. When we came up, I thought it would be great to have more dedicated time to paint, but I didn't realize it would be so isolating. I miss having more people around and having new ideas floating about. I got lucky in town last week, though. I found an artist co-op called Makeshift, and it seems really interesting. It's not too big, but there are lots of different types of artists there. I'll probably call and try to get more details. I don't remember if I told you this, but I've been thinking about going back to painting full time. Anyway, enough about me. Tell me what's up with you. Love, Linda.
See. Well. What's going on?
I only met Rick once at a family reunion that must have been, 15 years ago? Turns out he made his fortune by, get this, selling high-end pipes. The Sherlock Holmes kind, not the plumbing kind. He must have been a hell of an interesting guy. I mean, he found a niche and made his way in the world. You have to respect that. It makes me wonder, am I giving everything I have to this book, or am I leaving myself an out? It isn't announced yet. I could always pull the plug. I'd never get another advance again, sure, but there isn't a gun to my head. Unless I put one there. Metaphorically, of course.
Where? Just gonna meet up with Rick guy. So I think. That's what it is.
Fine, all right.
Gosh. Yeah, it's good. Richard passed away last year. This is not what he was very kind. Especially distributes estates. Served the lion's share to it. I'm sure you understand this portion of you as well. Wayne. Alright. Where is he?
It's just time for a change.
I don't understand that. I don't know.
Let's see what's going on with it now.
Broke through the fog last night. I found my notebook and it was all right there. Scott takes Alice to the lake to feed the swans and he's too self-absorbed to switch up his go-to move, and Sarah's there waiting to confront him. He ends up losing them both. It's simple, but it's a clean way to hit the past as anchor theme. I have no clue how I forgot that part, but it doesn't matter now. It's like a dam broke. I got the chapters to Paul on schedule, with enough time to do first pass revisions. God, I'm glad that's over.
Alright. What's going on? Alright.
And when I finish my book in December,
Don't joke like that.
Well, that's it. Alright. Inheritance check. Okay. Literally, register. What's that? Huh. Nah. What did you want? Example. I think
Hey, Daddy.
hey buddy,
the kid's getting a bit disappointed. Let's get some time with the lady, why not? Seriously. We don't really need advertising. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do it. Hello? We don't really need all that advertising real quick. Sometimes family is more important. Therefore, check her out. Leave that count. They only knew.
why is it so?
Yeah, Alright. Linda was thrilled when Tan told her about the inheritance and offered to use it for the co-op instead of promoting his book. She started working 2 days a week in town and all she hoped it would be. She made friends with a few local printers and learned new techniques from them, and simply being around creative people each week did it most good. And Dan knew that while he couldn't also pay for Tommy to go to camp, it was important for them to have any playtime with other children, so he called up Davey's parents and arranged regular playdates at the playground in town, trying to make the trip himself as possible possible, and it made a difference for Tommy. Now, as for his book, Dan decided not to place the ad, and deep down he felt like he was giving himself a vote of no confidence. It was subtle, but he knew that regardless of the book's current state, he has appreciations about being able to finish